Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expected, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, y'all? Child, StreamYard is cutting up right now. My apologies. Oh, Lord. Sorry about that. I'm not really sure what's going on with StreamYard right now, but let's get into it. Y'all know it's the first of the month, so let me gift these memberships. Let's see who gets them. Y'all. And then we're going to get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, let's see who got the memberships for this month. Shout out to Just Shelly, Terry Brown, Justin Case, and is that Malicia Thomas? All right, congratulations. All right, and Tiddlewinks. Oh, Lord, okay, Tiddlewinks. Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations to you guys. And something is going on. Come on, StreamYard. Damn it, StreamYard. Sorry, y'all. All right, child. This thing getting on my nerves. Yeah, I don't know what's StreamYard. It's not my internet. This is a StreamYard thing I'm dealing with right now. But anyway, let's do it again. Now it's saying that the error occurred. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me try this. Did that work? All right, y'all, let's get into it. So happy Monday. Lord, I keep saying it's Tuesday, and I know it's not Tuesday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. If I didn't see you over the weekend or talk to you over the weekend, we did mostly reviews this weekend, but we were live. If you're not subscribed to the review channel, we were live over there. We talked about some things this weekend, but let's get into it, you guys. I'm trying to get my camera and stuff straight. This stupid StreamYard. Let me see. All right, is that better? Let me see here. All right, that's better. All right. I'm trying to change my background for Pride, and that's what's giving me a hard time. I'm gonna just have to, because StreamYard will let you like do a background, but StreamYard is acting up, so I'll do a background later. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I try to change my backgrounds for the month, so I was trying to do me a nice little Pride background, but this ain't happening. So, with that being said, happy Pride for all those who are a part of the LGBTQIA community and all those who identify as allies to the LGBTQIA committee. I identify as an ally, so happy Pride to you guys. enjoy the month and all of the activities and all the things that are going on. I know that over the last couple of years, it's not as much in the way of celebrations from the government side of things, but there's still plenty of organizations and places that are celebrating the LGBTQ community. So get you some, find you some, and get you some, and go out and have yourselves a good time. All right. With that being said, let me get into, yeah, it's still not loading. Sorry, y'all. It's still not loading my background. I have to give me something else. Okay. Well, let me say hi to the people. I'll have something loaded up by tomorrow. What's up, Corey? Hey, Auntie Eva, the informed, lovely Nola, Quake. Chuck, hey boo. Hey, Cajun, what's up? Nubian Mahogany, Sweet Pea, what's going on? See, Cajun, I'm about to put you in timeout. Stop talking about me being late. Damn it. Cece, Miss Pretty Amazing. What's up, Benji? You know what? Cajun, you going in timeout. See, I ain't see all these messages. Cajun's going in timeout. Damn it. Oh, let me close that. Let me put Cajun in timeout. Cajun in timeout. Where is he? Put him in timeout. How long we gonna put Cajun in timeout today? We're gonna start with 1 minute. Now you come back like you have some sense. What's up, Niecy? I done seen my dog nephew, whatever. You've been putting a lot of pictures of my Benji up lately. He been out in the sun enjoying himself. Hey, Katora. Gossip in the garden. What's going on? Carmen. Cross Country Cruiser. Hey. Miss Jocelyn. What's going on? Thank you, Quake, for being over on Twitch. Thank you. Miss Introvert, what's going on? Hey, Social, what's up, Corinne? What's going on? Tawanda, what's up, boo? DB, New Jones. I'm almost at the bottom, y'all. Miss Blackberry. I like how you spelled that. Oh. Well, thank you, Miss Pretty Amazing, for the support. Thank you, my love. I like how you spell that, Miss Blackberry. You always in my clouds. Well, I'm glad you're here, and thanks for dropping down today. What's up, Montrez? Half Pin. T All Me, Mamiana, Just Shell, Lauren Bishop. All right, we almost at the bottom, y'all. Yvette. That's just my baby daddy. Okay, that's just my baby daddy. Hey, it's just my baby daddy. What up, Cheryl? Cheryl, you straight? Let me know. Check your app and see if everything, or see if you get an email or anything if it's updated. But you straight. Now, KJ want to try to be a good mod. Look at him. Now that I'm going to show out on Fridays in my gay regalia. I know that's right. What's up, Franny? No Cajun time out on the first day of Pride Month. Yes, honey. He got to put time out the first day of Pride. The first day of Pride, he got put out. Look at Cheryl saying, oh, Cajun already? Yes. What's up, Kim? Hey, boo. All right. Mel Green. I think I got everybody, y'all. My apologies if I missed you, charge it to my head and not my heart. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So listen, we don't have a lot to talk about today. I know y'all be like, really, you always say that, but I don't. Sometimes I say we got a lot to talk about, but today we just don't. We just don't have a lot to talk about today, honey, but we're going to get into it. And we had some football news come through today, honey. We had some football news come through today. Couple of things. Odell Beckham Don't call it a comeback. Okay. Odell Beckham has been signed to the New York Giants, for my football people, for a 1-year deal. Now, Odell Beckham told y'all he wasn't done. He said he still had some more in the tank, but he's been out of football for at least one season, I think two. But I know he's been out at least one season. So he signed a 1-year deal with the Giants. So shout out to Odell Beckham and see what he can do. See what he got going on this year. Russell Wilson has confirmed that he will be joining CBS Sports as an analyst for this upcoming NFL season. So, there we go with that. Okay. Is there a video of him, please? Anybody? You know what? James, Spiller Boy, loves him some Odell Beckham. I sent him a message earlier too. I sent him because he did a video on his Instagram and everything talking about the comeback. And he was like, I said, because James loves him. I said, your boy's back. Y'all just need to get rid of y'all quarterback. Well. Yeah, Russell Wilson retired this year, and he's officially joining CBS. But he needed to retire. I really hate seeing how things went for him last year. I really hate when athletes stay too long at the party. Russell Wilson, people can say what they want to say about him. Some people say he wasn't a great teammate. Some people say whatever. I think he's a great philanthropist. Y'all know what I'm saying. He does so much for the community. I think that he, from the outside, because I don't know nothing about what's going on for real, but from the outside, he looks like a great dad. He looks like a great husband. So look, at the end of the day, I don't know nothing about that man personally. I can only go by what people show me until they show me something different. And so I hate it. I just felt like he should have retired 2 years ago, And I know we've talked about this before. It's hard for athletes to stop. It's really hard for athletes to stop. When you think about this, all you've done your whole life. When you think about people who make it to the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, these people have been doing this their entire life. They started with Little League and travel ball and all of those things. And then they play it all through college. And then they play, like, it's a lot to, like, that's all you've ever done. And even if you have a college degree, most athletes, not all athletes, y'all, but most athletes didn't get a degree thinking that, okay, this. Most athletes were like, I'm gonna go to the pros, I'm gonna make some money, and then I'm gonna live off of that the rest of my life. So yeah, they got the college degrees, but a lot of them didn't get them with the intention of using them. Now, we've heard of athletes who've gone on to become doctors and lawyers and stuff. It happens. I mean, Steve Young and El Teddy's frat brother that Amanda Seales lied on, who became a neurosurgeon. Like, we know it happens. But the majority of pro athletes become pro because that's what they want to do for the rest of their life. So it's hard when that's over, especially when you figure you're in your 40s and your career is done. You're in your 30s and what you've done your whole life, it doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. It's hard to stop. It's hard to let that go. So I understand, but I just hate when I see them there too long. And I think it's great that we're seeing a lot of athletes finding so many other things to do, like starting podcasts and doing analysts. The one good thing about all these other like streaming services and stuff like that are starting to get sports is that it's creating more jobs. Now, the bad thing is for us, we got to look around to find the game. We got to figure out where we can watch a damn game. But the good side is it's creating jobs. You know what I'm saying? So, but there you go. Right. My nephew has 16. My nephew is 16, has been playing football since he was 5. Right. That's all they know, So, yeah. And then, like I said, you figure when your career is over, you're in your 30s. For the average athlete, that even if they go to the NFL, they're in their 30s and they're done. Now, some of them can hold on a little bit longer, but for the most part, you're done. And think about most of us at 38 years old having to retire from the only thing we've ever done in our life. Even if you have money, you get bored. You have to find a sense of what to do again. So anyway, so shouts out to them. Serena's back. Okay, Serena had a cute little promo that she posted of her phone blowing up. And her phone just kept going off and ringing and texting and stuff. And she was like, "Well, I guess y'all heard the news." It was a cute little video. So she's back. And again, do I think LeBron is ready to retire? I don't think he's ready to retire. I think he needs to retire. I don't think he's ready to, though. But I think he needs to. Any football careers are so short compared to other sports. Yeah, that's true. That's true. My godson said he's going to make it to the NBA and play until 50. I told him that's not going to work. I mean, listen, that can be your goal, but it's probably not going to happen. But hey, I mean, LeBron is in his 40s, but everybody ain't going to be LeBron. And I don't know your nephew. That's not personal to your nephew. I don't know your nephew, but everybody ain't LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did it finally came through? Okay. My Pride background finally uploaded. Here we go. Now I did add some people of color. You can't really see all the people of color in that picture, but hold on, I'm gonna come off so y'all can see the whole thing. So that's my Pride background for the month of June. Okay. Okay. Lord knows Darlene hasn't retired from what she's been doing. People's grandbabies. Yeah, I asked for more people of color because the first one didn't have it was all white. So I asked for more people of color. I guess they figured putting that one black lady right there in the front. I guess they figured, hold on, let me move myself over to the side. Let me see. I guess they figured that one little black lady. Hold on. I thought I could just move myself to the side. Hold on. I guess they figured that one little black lady right there in the front. I don't know. Hey, Monk Chip. Hey, Boo. Right. I mean, listen, you see how long it took that one to upload. I'll try to find something else. I might do something through Chat GPT. This was through StreamYard's version of Chat GPT, I guess. And the only prompt I said was create a rainbow picture for Pride Month. And so the first picture they gave me, it was like 3 or 4 rainbows, and then it was like a bunch of white people. And I was like, add more people of color. So this is what they added. So it's more people, because this is way more people than what they had at first, and then it's people of color. So I see what Chat GPT come up. It does look like a New York City street. It does. So they're all lesbians. Well, look, I mean, well, listen, listen, I don't have nothing to do with that. Praise the Lord. Next time, say all black. Well, I was trying not to be, I was like, just add more people of color, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I just need to say just all black people. I don't know. I'm going to see what Chat GPT give me, child, because this is through StreamYard. It's the village. Yes, Ravine. Yes, it's the village. So, I think it was something else in my sports updates. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. I want to give a special rest in power to Mr. West. I don't know if you guys know who Mr. West is. Mr. West, and I really wish, I hope that his sister actually comes and tells the whole story. Mr. West is an adult, or was an adult man living with um, autism, and he had been abused for a very long time. He had been mistreated. He had been abused, and I don't know if this was his blood sister. I don't know the whole story, and some of you guys might know more of the story than I know, but she got guardianship over him, and she transformed this man's life. She got him, first of all, she got him like medical attention that he needed. She moves, and she even created like built a tiny house in her backyard, so he would have his own space in her backyard. He lived in her backyard. And he was real dapper. Like, he was real dapper. And she would, they were on social media. She would post videos of him, just doing regular things. When she first found him, he looked straight like a hillbilly, right? It was he looked like a hillbilly, had his red hair, and again, his teeth were kind of messed up and everything. And baby, this is what he started looking like after he started living with her. Okay. That man was clean. You hear me? That boy was clean. Could nobody question whether this woman was taking care of that man? Okay. Now they tried to say she was exploiting him and she was this and she was that. But my thing is, y'all wasn't stepping up. This boy he wasn't a boy. This young man was being abused and mistreated. And so he died over the weekend. She announced on her page that he died over the weekend. And I thought it was like fake news at first. But she actually came down and said, no, my page wasn't hacked. He passed away. And what she went on to explain was, she said he died of natural causes. And people were giving her a hard time about that. What you mean, natural causes? And what she had to explain was, she said, listen, he had a lot of health problems that we did not advertise. She said, I chose to show you the good times. I chose to show him happy. I chose to show us doing regular everyday things. I didn't come down here and show y'all the hospital visits and when he was sick and when he wasn't feeling good. I didn't do that. So I understand that for a lot of people, this sort of came off as a shock. Like, oh my goodness, what happened? She was like, but he's been sick. And I that made me have even more respect for her, because for as much as people tried to say she was exploiting this man, I never saw a video where she was asking for money. I never saw a video where she posted him from a hospital bed saying, pray for my brother. All I saw were happy videos. I saw her taking him to get his hair cut. I saw her taking that man on trips. Baby, that man had a passport. Do you hear me? That man had a passport. I saw them traveling. He had a girlfriend. I saw her he had a job, so I hate that. I feel like I just hate it. That it's just, I just feel like people, let me show y'all. This is what he looked like when.
I think I will ask God why for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna show y'all. This is a video. At the beginning of the video, it shows you what he looked like when she first got custody of him. So this is what he looked like when she first got custody of him, right? You see him. He looked like just the average white boy, skinny. You can see how skinny he is, right? Just the average white boy. And then look at him. Look at him. Look at him. And that's her daughter. That's her daughter. And you see them in videos together all the time. And he was just, What's up, Abby? We're talking about Mr. West. And he was just a joy. I loved watching his videos. She would pick him up from school. He got his college degree. You know, you know what I'm saying? Not the actual like degree, but he finished a college program for adults with autism. And they were just great. Again, if you find any of his videos, I'm sure they're all over TikTok and stuff. I'm trying to find a real cute one. This is him at the gym. It says gym day with my girlfriend. Now I don't know if they ever showed the girlfriend, but that's him at the gym. You got it. And he has videos of him singing. See, he's cooking. See, there's a video of him cooking. I'm trying to find a video of him singing. There was one I saw with him singing. They were singing Whitney Houston. But again, nobody will question that woman took care of that man, you know. But I'm sorry, but she said that he just had a lot of health issues that stemmed from the years of neglect. She said one of the things was his dental. That's why I keep bringing up the dental thing. She said because he had really bad like dental infections that went untreated that had seeped into other parts, like the infection had. It was a lot. She was saying it was just a lot of long-term things as a result of the neglect. So anyway, I just want to say rest in power to him. His videos are going to live on, but I love to see these videos showing adults with autism just living these great lives. You know, if you find any videos of him talking, what's up, Terrence? What's up, pretty gray eyes? You know, that's my girl. That's my girl. You can hear how he talks. He kind of talk. I can't explain it. He's talking, but you have to kind of really understand what he's saying. But he talked. He had a girlfriend. Like I said, he finished a college program. He had a job. He had his own. He was living independently. Even though it was in her backyard, but I think she like converted her garage into like a tiny house for him. So I mean, even though she was only with him for 2 years, those were probably the best 2 years of his life. And he lived well. He lived well. Chuck, if you don't take your ass to the dentist. Yeah, if you look on TikTok, the sister, if you look under Mr. West, this is his TikTok page. Mr. John West or Mr. West, that's his TikTok page. And if you go that, you'll find, a bunch of videos. She took him to church. That baby went to church every Sunday. Well, I ain't gonna say every Sunday, but they went to church. But his sister, if you look for his sister's page, you'll probably find more videos on TikTok under his sister. And hold on, let me see if I can find his sister. I don't know his sister's name. Let's see. I do not know her page. I don't know her Instagram. Is this it right here? This is her Instagram. The sister's Instagram is WAXESBYDES. I'm gonna say it again. WAXESBYDES. So here's a video of him talking, so you guys can hear what I'm saying.
You want to get for Father's Day? Yeah, we don't wait for Father's Day. Yeah, you don't have no kids. Yes, I do. I got kids. I got kids. Oh, how many kids you got? I got 4. What's your kid's name? Name is Lily, baby Lily. But I got 3 boys. I got 3 boys. Oh, you got 3 boys. I got their name Jamal, Davis, and David and Anderson. Okay, Mr. West. They bad. Your kids bad. They did. They're waiting. They're in New York. They in New York. They come back. They
He's hilarious. And you see when he talks, you can understand him enough to have a conversation with him. You know? But that's her. You'll find more of those videos on her Instagram. And again, her Instagram and her social media might have been monetized, but I ain't never seen her come down here and do no GoFundMe for him. I never seen her come down here and say, hey, you know, I need some money, or, you know, this is expensive. I have never seen her do that. I've never seen her do that. So, you know, I respect it. Let me see. I'm going to show y'all one more video, and then we're going to move on. He went to his prom. Let me see. That's him getting his hair done. Oh, I don't want to get no copyright. And that's her daughter. That's him. That's her daughter. And like I said, it's videos of them walking through the airport. Here's a video. He's reading to her. So anyway, moving right along. Yeah, he sounds like Boom Howard, right? He does sound like Boom Howard. Yeah. So that hurt my feelings yesterday when I woke up and saw that, and I was like, "What?" That really hurt my feelings yesterday because I really, really loved watching his videos, and I really thought that I really loved what she was doing for him. And again, yeah. So anyway, so that's that. So rest in power to Mr. West. Lisa Ray ex-husband going to jail. Lisa Ray ex-husband, the former prime minister of Turks and Caicos, Michael Missick, he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for corruption. They said he stole all the money from the Turks and Caicos people. When we were down in Turks and Caicos, El Teddy's aunt and uncle lived there. He has family in Turks and Caicos. And they came by the house one night and hung out with us a little bit. And baby, they talk cash money trash about that man. You know what I'm saying? Cash money trash about him. So I love El Teddy auntie. So whatever his auntie said he did it. Because I love El Teddy auntie. I'm a little scared of her too. Just a little bit. I'm a little scared of her too. But I love her. And then whatever she said he did it. He did it. But I remember this seemed like this case been going on for a minute. Because I remember talking about this when she was still married to the man or when she got divorced or whatever. This been going on for a minute. So here's a story that I'm going to put over on the Teacher Project. I'm going to start posting stuff on the Teacher Project, like Community Wall, when I see these little stories. South Carolina has now banned grade floors. And for those who don't know what a grade floor is, I'm about to explain it in a minute. It requires teachers to actually report student performance. So let me tell you what Abby, you know we was a little scared of her. Abby was there. Abby met the auntie. I can call El Teddy right now. El Teddy gonna be like, "Oh yeah, my aunt don't fuck off." That's probably a direct quote. If I call El Teddy right now and said, "El Teddy, you know your aunt in Turks and Caicos, I was a little scared of her." He probably like, "My auntie don't fuck off." Y'all know how that's probably a quote. But we had a good time though. We sat there, we had a couple of drinks and we talked and stuff. We had ourselves a good time with it. Not the SD which Lisa Ray paid finally came through. You know what? Oh, moving right along. In her defense, we can't help it. That's why they raised her. That's how they raised this child. So what a grade floor is basically, remember I told you guys how they don't want us giving students anything less, like even if they had a good faith effort, even if they only got a 20, they want us to give them at least a 50. Remember I told y'all that before? So in South Carolina, they're eliminating that. Basically, they're like, no, if the child earned a 26, put a damn 26 in the grade book. We're not giving them a 30. We're not giving them a 40. We're not giving them a 50. If their grade was a 26 on this assignment, then that's what they're going to get on this assignment. And all I can say is, because again, I'm just not understanding why we're giving kids credit for effort on an assignment. The point of doing the work is to show mastery. Giving kids points they didn't earn is not showing mastery. You said, ain't 50 still an F? What's it matter? That's what they tell us. Well, 50 is still an F. What's the big deal? Because they didn't earn a 50. That's not their grade. I mean, we literally have kids answering 2 questions and they're like, well, just give them a 50. For answering 2 questions? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So anyway, shout out to South Carolina. I just thought I would just put that in there, child. Now, I know we already kind of blew past this a little bit last week, but I'm going to add a little bit more to this information. The hookah CEO Black Tatted, y'all know Drew's friend, right, who came up with participation trophies for actual schoolwork. Right, exactly. Exactly. Gossip in the Garden said, I can tell you as an educator, every child was left behind. That part. Is that for their official grades or for like assignments? Assignments. They said that Black, we told y'all that Black filed for bankruptcy like earlier, like I think last year or earlier this year. But he also owes people a lot of money. And he's got multiple lawsuits against him, of civil lawsuits of people trying to get their money. And some of these people are people we know. Okay. Lala Milan. If y'all don't know who Lala Milan is she was on the TV show Boomerang. If y'all remember Boomerang, the little reboot that they tried to do, I think it only lasted like a couple of seasons. She was the one that played the stripper. She's also like a comedian. She's been in other stuff. I think she does like the Country Wayne skits and stuff like that. She's been in other stuff, but she's become a really big influencer over on TikTok. Like she does a lot of stuff on TikTok, and I guess she did some promo work for him and he never paid her, so she's suing him. B. Marie of Coda Skincare says that he owes them thousands of dollars. Not one thing Real Housewives of Potomac and Real Housewives of Atlanta associates gonna do is file for bankruptcy, child. I mean 6 lakhs. No, I don't mean 6 lakhs. Did I say anything about a 6 lakhs? I said Lala Milan and B. Marie. What's up, D? Hey, boo. Boomer. Okay. I liked 20s more than I liked the Boomerang. If somebody said to me which one of these shows I want them to bring back, it would be 20s. But I liked both shows. But the thing about Boomerang that I did not like, it was the first season I loved. I thought the first season was great. The second season, where it was like the whole season about them being at the house and somebody jumping into the pool, and like we did, like the whole season was about going back and getting the whole story, and it lost me. It lost me somewhere near. I just said black. I didn't say nothing about 6 black. I said black. Are y'all talking to each other or y'all talking to me? Yeah, Boomerang was harder for me. Now, the first season, I really got into the first season of Boomerang. I really thought it was great. That second season lost me. I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. But I feel like we could have came back around with that third season because it ended, the way the second season ended, it kind of ended on a high note. I was like, oh, okay. But 20s, I needed more of 20s, and I didn't like the fact. I really wish, and I know, y'all know who I'm talking about. The lady that does 20s and Boomerang and The Shy. I can see her face right now, but her name is just escaping me. Y'all know I got brain fog. I really would love to see her do like digital content and do her own shit. And I know that's a lot. Lean away, thank you. I don't know why y'all look. I know that might be a lot, but like but I would love to see her do digital content, like do her own thing and stream it somewhere. I would love, because 20s, I really feel like 20s was, and the fact that 20s was loosely based on when she came to LA, I loved it. I really, really loved it. Because it came on BET, Ebby, and you probably don't watch no damn BET channel. But it was good. Did y'all catch Issa Rae's digital content over on TikTok? The movie is like the movie that she did on TikTok. It was like, I don't know, 30 parts on her TikTok channel. I loved it. It was good. It was good. If you're subscribed to her TikTok channel, it wasn't an extra fee or nothing like that. But it was good. It was good. It was good. And I didn't even, I missed some of the episodes. It was 57 parts. Okay. Yeah, I missed some of the parts, but it was good. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have an update. Y'all remember the school superintendent out there in Iowa, the black guy that was from Guyana, who he was getting deported. He got picked up on his way to school, and he was getting deported. We actually have an update. Each part is only a few minutes. They're like TikTok videos. They're only a few minutes long, and it's like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was good. It was good. You don't like something don't sit right in your shondo about Issa? I love Issa. I love her. So here's the update, y'all. It's funny because I was just thinking the other day, I need to do an update on this. So here's the update, and I'm gonna have to do this over on the channel. Hold on, let me timestamp this and just clip it. How about that? How about that, Really B? Just do a timestamp and clip this. You don't have to make a separate video, girl. Although sometimes it's easier for me to make a separate video than, because sometimes this stuff be taking forever to clip. But we're gonna work it out. What's the timestamp? Okay, 45, 25. Okay. So former Des Moines, Iowa public school superintendent Ian Roberts has been sentenced to 2 years in federal prison. 2 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to falsely claiming to be a U.S. citizen and illegally possessing firearms. Roberts led Iowa's largest school district before his dramatic arrest by ICE agents in September of 2025. He is expected to be deported after serving his sentence. Originally from Guyana, Roberts entered the United States in 1999 on a student visa. That visa later expired, but Roberts remained in the country and built a long career in urban education, working in school systems across multiple states. Prosecutors said that he falsely claimed U.S. citizenship on employment documents and used a counterfeit Social Security card to secure leadership positions, including the top job in Des Moines. Despite background checks and hiring reviews, Roberts passed through the system and was widely viewed by many in the community as an effective and charismatic school leader. Supporters praised his visibility in schools and advocacy for students, while critics later questioned how his immigration status and resume discrepancies were missed for so long. Roberts was arrested in September 2025 during President Donald Trump's intensified immigration enforcement operations. Federal authorities said he had already been under a removal order and was found carrying firearms, which is illegal for someone without a lawful immigration status. The case shocked Iowa's education system and may be one of the first known cases of an American school superintendent being sent to federal prison for lying about citizenship and credentials to obtain the job. I have really mixed feelings on this. Let me start with he lied. He pled guilty, so we're going to say he lied, okay? But the flip side is this man was doing some great things in urban education. He really was. He really was. The reason why he kept getting jobs and kept getting bigger jobs and better jobs and bigger jobs and better jobs is because he was doing a good job with the things he was doing. I really feel like, and again, some may say that's a good thing, some may say that's a bad thing. Had we not had this fascist regime, he might not have ever been caught. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because again, why not say, hey, you've done great things. You haven't been in any real trouble. You're not in our system as a criminal from that perspective. What can we do to help you get your citizenship? Because again, Donald Trump, I thought you were going after the criminals. I thought you were going after the people that were breaking the law. I thought you were going after the people that were violating our communities, not helping clean up our communities. I thought you were going after people, and listen, y'all ain't got, I know, y'all ain't got to tell me in the chat, I know. But I'm just saying, I thought that's what we were looking for. I thought that's who we were going after. But it seems to me like, right, he was trying to get his citizenship. It's not that he wasn't trying. The system is very much broken. It's just crazy to me. Again, at the end of the day, the man lied. Okay, he broke the law and he lied. No, did I change mics? No. Y'all can't hear me? I put this down on the thing. It's a whole lot of people in this country doing the exact same thing, Chuck. We know that. We know that. Hold on, let me check my mic, y'all. Oh, I put this down. Oh, I must have been covering up the microphone. Oh, yeah, because I don't have on my mic. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is better. This microphone wasn't on. It was the computer microphone. And when I put the thing down, it was covering it up. I had put this down on and I was covering it up. All right. So there's that, y'all. All right. Let's go. Now, over the weekend, this tape leaked of Daphne Joy and Diddy and a SEX worker. I have not seen it. Yeah, he was qualified. He didn't lie about his credentials. He was qualified. He lied about his status, his citizenship. I haven't seen it. People offered to send it to me. I was like, I absolutely am not interested. But I'm gonna just be honest, like, I keep hearing that Diddy is a little man, which would account for a lot of the issues that he's had, as far as the sexuality and wanting to watch rather than participate, and his ego and his Napoleon complex. Like, if he really is, it's at Scotty's house. I mean, if he really is a teeny weeny itsy bitty, that would explain why he is the type of person he is. But I mean, I'm not shocked. I mean, more's gonna probably drop, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't know where this video came from. I don't know if it was part of Discovery that's now available. I don't know if somebody had it and they then released it to the Twitterverse. Like, I don't know where the video came from. Right. It's right, Shaquita. There's literally nothing to see. Now, Daphne Joy has released a statement. I'm going to read it to y'all. I'm going to let y'all hear what she had to say. Daphne Joy said the following, the woman in the video, 50 Cent baby mama. Okay. She said, everybody plays the fool sometime. And I have been the biggest fool. I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all his desires, even if that meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved and believed he loved me too. I deeply loved him. It is so painful for me to process the harsh reality and truth of that relationship. But as time has passed and in my quiet moments, I realized that it was far from love. The recent leak was a tape I never consented to being filmed on. I was blackmailed by the person in the video and was threatened that if I didn't give him a lump sum of money, that they would leak it on the web. I almost gave in to the demand. And once I didn't, this person eventually sold this tape to a giant media outlet. The media outlet called me one day and said they had the tape and asked if I had any comment before the release. It was the first time I ever fainted in my It was the first time I ever fainted in my life. Once the media company understood the tape they purchased was revenge, PORN, and an extortion scheme, they backed off from broadcasting it. I know they were probably reading this, and I want to say thank you for doing the right thing. Even through, wait a minute, hold on. Let me look at something. Okay. Even though years later, it's come back to haunt me again. Oh, we got 2 more paragraphs to go. This is a whole 4-paragraph letter. It took me all day to find the courage to rewatch my abuse. Having to watch this tape was triggering and painful because only I knew the inner turmoil and pressure I felt in these moments. I was not and was never in my right mind throughout the entirety of that relationship. Seeing myself so lost is excruciating. I just want to hold to that girl in the room and get her out of there and tell her that wasn't love and she didn't need to do this for love. My heart is breaking as I type this. I wish so many things were different, but I can't take back the hands of time. I can only continue to move forward and slowly learn to love and trust myself again. I want to love and protect myself so much that I'll never come across such a harmful environment again. This is the first time that I have ever felt a part of my own body and that my body belongs to me. I am precious. I am special. I am worthy. This I promise to hold true in my heart for the woman I am becoming and for the woman I once lost. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. You was kind. You was important. Listen. I don't know what that woman went through with that man. I don't know. I'm glad that she's processing through it. I'm glad that she's working through it and she's going to find herself on the other side. That's all I can say about that. I do want to know who had the tape, though. She said the person who had the tape. I want to, what's up, Ray? Hey, boo. I want to know who had the tape. Because we know Diddy ain't got it. The person, I mean, was it the SEX worker in the video? How'd he or she get a copy? I mean, I'm just wondering who released the tape. The SEX worker had the tape. I wonder how they got the tape. Because I'm sure Diddy didn't just go around letting the sex workers take the tapes home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering. I mean, it's just things that make you go, Oh, Cassie might have the tapes now. Now, Cassie's might have the tapes. Oh, Tracy said she sold it. She said Diddy ain't paying that rent no more, so she sold it. Listen, stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Oh, it was on his phone? Okay. That's okay. Yeah, see, I ain't looking. Oh, Diddy recorded it on the wrong phone. Well, there you go. Well, that's her statement. I just wanted to share it with y'all. This weekend was the Roots picnic up in Philadelphia, and we all knew that Jay-Z was headlining. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I enjoyed Brandy's set. Brandy took us back to the 2000s. She took us back to Moesha days. Her outfit was cross color with the Timbs, and she had the braids. You know, Monica came out and it looked like a Dapper Don original with the MCM custom made outfit. Listen, they was giving me real 2000s, and I was here for it. I was here for Brandy's little set, and she did a good job. I enjoyed her performance a lot. You know, I thought it was great. Now, of course, everybody's talking about, and then there was also the 50 years of Go-Go. Shout out to the Roots picnic for always including Go-Go. Go-Go has always been invited to the Roots picnic. They have always had a space in that 2-day festival. And so shout out to them for that. So they had the 50 years of Go-Go on Saturday as well. Now, I would have went to that. Y'all know I don't like doing festivals and stuff like that. I told y'all not knowing where I'm going to be gives me anxiety. I don't like it. I don't like going somewhere and not knowing where my seat is going to be, not knowing if I can get a seat. Like if I went to the Roots picnic, I would need to be able to afford the VIP where I know I'm going to have a seat. I can't do festivals, get there early, stand around all day. I can't do it. I ain't got that in me. But I would have definitely went because that was great. From the clips I saw that the 50 years of Go-Go, I was here for it. It was really, really, it looked like it was a really, really nice set. And then of course we have Jay-Z, which everybody has been talking about all weekend ever since Jay-Z performed. First of all, everybody seems to be everybody's so obsessed with Jay-Z's hair. Thank you, KDK. Thank you for gifting a membership. Y'all let me know who got the membership. Shout out. Thank you, boo. Them festivals look like they smell and are dirty. No thanks. Live stream it. Enjoy it from my living room. There you go. Jay-Z did a freestyle at the beginning of his performance where he basically addressed everybody. if y'all thought Jay-Z wasn't listening, wasn't paying attention, just because he doesn't come down and respond to everyone. Shonda Diggins got the membership. Congratulations, Shonda. If you're in the chat, make sure you thank KDK. Thank you, boo. If y'all thought this man wasn't paying attention, he let y'all know he was. He addressed everybody. He addressed Damon Dash, Drake, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj. He addressed them all. He addressed them all. Now, here's what I'm gonna say about this hair situation. I really don't care. They say that his hair was fake. They say that his hair was real. They say that because the official statement is that he had what's called, they're not dreads, they're called kinks. I think they're called kinks. And they said that, from what I read, he used sacred products, of course, a detangling, and they said it was a 2-day process, I think they said, to Wix. Thank you, Wix. Thank you, Terrence. Wix. And they said, well, thank you, everybody in the chat that's saying it. Thank you. And they said it was like a 2-day process, and they did use the detangling, the sacred products to detangle it. Listen, I just don't care. I never liked the dreads on him. Let me say this, they grew on me. But I don't care. I just don't. It's not that serious for me. It's not that deep for me. Yeah, I know. He did a whole set. I said that he started off his performance with a freestyle. Yeah, Erykah Badu was there as well. There was a lot of other people there as well. T.I. was there. Erykah Badu. It was a lot of people that performed. It just amazes me at the stuff that people become obsessed about. In the grand scheme of things, I just don't care. I mean, it's a great commercial for Sacred, which, of course, it's a great commercial for Sacred. Sacred is Beyonce's hair care line. So let me just read y'all some of the alleged things that he addressed and the people he addressed. So Jay-Z, he reportedly addressed Drake, and he spoke on hold on. I love how he never said people's name, yet people knew who he was talking about. It's hilarious. It's great to me. I love it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. So like what he said about Nicki Minaj, that lady back on that stuff. She sound like she in love with him. And then he said her kids can't even. And then he stopped and said, F them kid. He said, he said, pick their kid. And then he said, that's enough of them. And basically what he was saying was, your son can't even pick your kids up from school. Like your son can't even have nothing to do with your kids. Then when he was addressing Drake, he said, the jig is up, wrong chart, champ. Gotta look up again, nigga. Only look up to Hove. I never looked up to them. Got your publishing, go talk to them. So, you know, like you bothering me, but you got other issues. You got other issues. Okay. And then of course he talked about Dame Dash lips, teeth falling out. I mean, what you gonna say about that? So he let the people know. And again, of course, the clips I saw of the actual performance was great. But whether you're a fan of Jay-Z or not, you can't take away the fact that Jay-Z got bars, Jay-Z got hits, Jay-Z's gonna show up. And y'all know he's doing his concert this month at Madison, but he's got like 3 nights at Madison Square Garden for the anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. Or no, not Reasonable Doubt. What's the album he's celebrating? Dame Dash is something wrong with him. Something wrong with Dame Dash. He's just it is Reasonable Doubt. Okay, so it's the anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. I can't wait to see wherever it's going to be streaming or if it's going to be on HBO or Netflix or whatever. I don't know. I can't wait to see the concert. I'm sure he's going to bring out everybody. He brought out everybody. He brought out Memphis Bleak, and he brought out a bunch of people at the Roots. So I'm sure at Madison Square Garden, he's going to bring everybody out, child. I'm sure Beyonce was there, but I don't think she came out on stage. I didn't see any clips of her on stage, but I'm sure she's going to probably come out at some point, you know, and that's what I'm here for it. I think it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show. All right, you guys. I got to go get ready for the Whether You Like It or Not panel, but don't forget, if you want to join us for Ebby's birthday, we have the link for her birthday. Fill it out. If you're interested in coming to Books and Bourbon, let me drop these links in the chat. If you're interested in coming to Books and Bourbon, let me know. We have a hotel link for you to book your room if you have not done so already. We have the link for Ebby's birthday. Let me know you're interested. There is a deposit that is due. So I need to know so we can move accordingly. And again, the money that you pay for Ebby's birthday covers the chef. It covers the food for the weekend. It covers the drinks for the weekend. So if you are interested in coming, just fill out that link. You can, and then we can talk more on the back end. Books and Bourbon, same thing. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. It's the weekend of October the 24th. That's the link for Books and Bourbon. Okay, Tracy's got them. So we look forward to you guys being there again. It's on Scotty's channel this week, so we're going to be at Scotty's house. If you're interested in joining us for either event, you know, you can always hit me up if you have questions or anything like that. I did do a video going through everything, but I try not to use too much time every video going through everything again. But there's the links. The cruises, you can still book all of the cruises. Tribal 2.0, which is in February. Alaska, which is in August of next year. James is doing his cruise again, Mother's Day weekend of next year. The July event, yes, we are still inviting people to the July event. I did reach out to a few YouTubers, local YouTubers over the weekend. Busy Blue is coming. So Busy Blue will be in the house. I told you guys that Paging Dr. Pam will be in the house. I have a lot of maybes. Well, not a lot. I have a few maybes. Y'all know Shade in the City obviously is going to be there. Shells and Nails are both going to be there, and I'm going to be there. And I have reached out to. I have a yes from a reality personality from the DC area, but they said yes months ago. So I want to double check with them. I don't want to say their name until I know for sure. But I've also reached out to a few other people. Somebody is getting me the contact information for Shay Renee. I reached out to your girl T, I think. I reached out to her, and I reached out to a few other people, a couple other YouTubers. Again, I don't want to say the names until people confirm, but we're going to have a good time, you guys. The tickets are still on sale. Yes, you get to hang out with Busy Crazy Self. So tickets are still on sale. If you want to come, again, come and hang out with your people. All right. With that being said, y'all, let me go get ready for this Potomac episode conversation. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. I know, right? We never got Love and Marriage DC back, but child, listen, it is what it is, honey.